We're going to talk about calculating the slope of the line running between any 2 points on the coordinate plane. So I've given us an example. So our example is -4, -1, and 3, 2. And there's a line that runs between those 2 points, and it's got a slope. We can see that this has a positive slope. Think about your bank account. If your bank account were doing this, then it would be rising. That is a positive slope. It is increasing over time. So I've written our 2 points over here, and we're actually going to consider these points point 1 and point 2. It does not matter which one is point 1 and point 2, but we're going to think about them that way. So I'm going to think about this as point x1 and y1. And this point I'm going to think of as x2, y2. Okay, so I'm putting a comma, I'm using my point notation here. And then there is a formula for the slope between any 2 points. And the formula is this. The funny thing is that mathematicians call slope m. I don't know why, but we do. We call it m. So m equals y minus y. It does not matter. It could be y1 minus y2, y2 minus y1. You'll often see it y2 minus y1 in math textbooks, over x2 minus x1. So if you do y2 minus y1, then you have to do x2 minus x1. If you did y1 minus y2, then you do x2 minus x1. I think of it as the y's rise to the top. We're always going to do the difference in the y's over the difference in the x's. The change in y over change in x. Okay? Rise over run. So let's do this one. I'm going to start with m equals. I'm always going to write m equals, so I know that I'm writing slope. And I'm going to start here. I'm going to do 2, I'll do y2 minus y1. So -1 minus 2. So I'm going to switch back and forth. -1 minus 2 over -4 minus 3. -4 minus 3. Let's just check and make sure. These are my y values, and I did -1 minus 2 in the numerator. And these are my x values, -4 and 3, and I did -4 minus 3. I did this in the same order, so let's see. So -1 minus 2 equals -3. -4 minus -3 is -7. Negative divided by a negative is a positive, so I can continue here and simplify. If I was able to reduce the fraction, then I would. So let's do a quick review here. I can graph this if I want to. I can count out slope. I can see that this is 1, 2, 3 vertical steps, right? And 7 horizontal steps, so 3 over 7 on my graph. And then I can take the points and I can put them into the slope formula. This is our slope formula to calculate slope. M equals y minus y over x minus x. So then I take my values directly from the points, plug them into the formula, calculate the numerator and denominator, reduce the fraction.